Ciao e buongiorno.
Wait, was that Italian?
It is mio lento stupido compagno. Some of us are blessed with the gift of being able to speak a foreign tongue. Plus, today I'm breaking the language barrier in honor of the first foreign film movie we will be reviewing on this show, Bicycle Thieves.
Yo, what did you just call me?
Instead of dawdling and focusing on words lost in translation, which you can't grasp. So, let's get started and fill our audience in on this film's background, shall we?
Okay, but we will revisit what you said later. Hailing from the country that gave us cinematic icons like Bernardo Bertolucci, Sophia Loren, and Roberto Benigni, Bicycle Thieves is a 1948 Italian film written by Cesare Zaffatini and directed by Vittorio De Sica. It's based on a novel by author Luigi Bartolini.
This movie, although an Italian no-realist film, went on to earn an honorary Oscar from the American Film Academy.
Correcto Mundo. While Hollywood films had John Wayne fighting Indians or Doris Day singing about her great American life, Italian neo-realist movies were not afraid to experiment with significant issues affecting working-class life. These issues, like economic survival, sex abuse, or obsessive behavior, were just a few things they tackled.
Right, Buggy. Some that come to mind is Two Women, also directed by Vittorio De Sica, where Sophia Loren tries to survive World War II with her daughter, only for both of them to be sexually assaulted after the war, or Bellissima, where Anna Mignani portrays an obsessed stage from decades before American cinema would explore this fascination with childhood fame. Honey Boo Boo, anyone?
Well, Bicycle Thieves is no different in its cutting subject matter. Lamberto Maggiorani plays Antonio, a long-term unemployed father who finally gets a job plastering posters all over the city of Rome. The job requires that he use his freshly out-of-hock bicycle.
Antonio's first day of work should be a joyous occasion as he puts on his dorky uniform and balances a 10-foot ladder on his arm while pedaling his bicycle millions of miles through the streets of Rome so he can work his crappy job and provide pasta for his family.
That is, until a gang of brazen bicycle thieves steal his means of livelihood right from under him.
Right from under his ladder, to be exact, Boogie. I mean, hadn't this blue-collar simpleton ever heard of a f***ing bicycle lock?
It was a different time, so let's not judge. The movie then turns into a desperate quest of finding a needle in a haystack, or, in this case, a bicycle in the seedy underbelly of Rome. Also, you can't help but get wrapped up in the emotion that Antonio portrays as he frantically tries to find his bicycle, first by himself, and then with the help of his little son Bruno, played by child actor Enzio Staiola.
Yes. Also, there were so many films inspired by this one film. Like, take for example, 70s Jamaican film, Rockers, and 1985's Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure.
Right on, but the best dynamic for me was between Antonio and Bruno, as the little boy experiences the best and worst reactions from his traumatized father.
I love that Bruno loyally stays by his dad's side, even when everyone else, like the police, neighbors, and even the neighborhood fortune teller, have given up on Antonio finding his bicycle.
Yo, are you crying?
Yes, I am, Boogie. It reminds me when I lived in the Lower East Side. I once owned a red Schwinn unicycle. I used it to deliver chicken marsala and pastrami to old toothless shut-ins all over town. The octogenarians used to call me Meals on a Wheel.
But if they were toothless, how did they...
I'll take questions later when I finish my sad story. Then one day I woke up and my unicycle was gone, stolen from my fire escape. I don't remember much of that night, but I had neighbors accusing me of hurling my unicycle down at them, police banging at the door. What I do know is that my unicycle is gone, and so are my dreams of becoming the city's premier one-wheeled cooking wonder.
Damn, son, that sounds like a shattered dream indeed. Cooking terror is more like it. Well, whatever. Let's move on, shall we? What do you rate this film?
Bicycle Thieves is molto buona, so I give it a 4-star FU rating of awesome. What about you?
Italian neoclassic films are a great way to get introduced to foreign film cinema. French foreign cinema has always been a bit odd for me, and the Russian language movies are a bit primitive, plus this movie touches on your emotions on so many levels. But I agree, so I give it a 4-star FU rating of awesome as well.
Signori e signori, that wraps it up for our very first foreign film edition. We hope.
Non così in fretta.
Wait, you could speak Italian this whole time?
A lot better than you, idiota. And by the way, come ti permetti di parlarmi così stupido buffone? A tuoi genitori non ti hanno mai insegnato le buone maniere imbecilli, figliore di uno asino e di una schimmia. Stronzo.